Alright, so we just got done watching Sailor Moon Season 1, Episode 16. Dream of a Pure White Dress. Usagi becomes a bride. Today we have our special birthday guest, Pascale.
What's up?
What's up? So this episode was among the worst that we've seen thus far, I would say. Almost certainly.
It's very feminine, you're right.
It was very feminine?
Yeah.
Well, Sailor Moon is quite a feminine show.
In terms of being feminist, kind of movement powerhouse.
Well, I mean, in
92, it came out in 1992. So
brides are boring, bitchy and boring.
The language. So this episode essentially revolves around a teacher that we haven't seen before, the teacher of home economics, Higure Akiyama, who is getting married to what is very much said to be a really normal guy. She's so glad to be married.
Yeah, she just wants to get married. She's 34, single.
And, there's sort of this constant implication throughout the episode that all any little girl ever want is marriage. The eternal dream of innocent girls is marriage. Things have changed since 1992. I'm guessing, based on that being something that's okay. And I figured this was an episode that didn't play in the United States. Just like being young people getting married and stuff. But it did. It did.
Oh,
it's called Wedding Day Blues.
Wedding Day Blues. I'm sure it was a little different.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. But, I mean, regardless.
But yeah, Usagi dreams of a wedding reception with tuxedo mask.
The arcade guy.
Yes, yeah. Because there's this wedding dress contest. Essentially, you make the best wedding dress. You get a paid for wedding.
Yeah,
essentially,
whenever you want,
and everyone freaks out over this. And then we got Nefrit sees it in the stars or whatever. He's something to do with the stars, and it's obviously recurring with him. And then he goes to try and get the human energy there.
Yeah. And he succeeds quite easily in harnessing Akiyama's energy, and she turns into sort of this strange Tarantino-esque, trashy woman hiding in a motel, obsessing over her wedding dress.
Yeah.
To the point where she refuses the company of
her fiance. Yeah. And she knocks the bouquet out of his hands, which I felt was very, very mean, obviously, because she was under the spell.
Yeah, I mean, she wanted to win, it seemed like the demon possessing her wanted to win the competition for the wedding dress, but there was no reason.
Well, it's for human energy.
For human energy.
Because that's a huge amount of human energy, the idea of a wedding and being in love and stuff. Yeah.
This show's idea of love, I think, is really beautiful, and I wish that I could get in touch with that. I would say.
Yeah, certainly.
Just the fact that she's constantly blushing throughout this episode. I wish. Yeah. That feels so sweet.
Yeah,
her eyes are watering.
Hard eyes.
Not Usagi. No.
Akiyama.
Are
you talking about Akiyama?
The home economics teacher.
Oh, how infatuated with the idea of love and getting married she is.
Yeah. I find that very, very beautiful and inspiring. So they go to this contest. All hell breaks loose. At the peak of her possession, the Black Widow, the Widow, comes out of her, which that's a pretty good
Yeah, and also a little thing, a note I got here is that within the last 2 episodes, Rey has been seeming a lot more ditzy and just
manipulative in this episode.
Oh yeah, she was certainly manipulative in this episode, but just Rey seemed to be the strong-willed, fierce character right when we met her, and now she's already kind of becoming this more what's the word? I mean, ditzy, kind of quirky.
Yeah,
I don't know.
More, just a little less confident.
A little less confident, which is kind of a bummer, but whatever.
She even everyone's trying to find the best sewer they can, and for some reason, Rey is hyper aware of the fact that Usagi has a stay-at-home mom, and she's like, okay, she definitely knows how to sew.
Yeah,
but turns out she doesn't. She tries to manipulate her and stuff. What I'm wondering is how old Rey is. I don't think we've been told.
I think she's about 17.
She's older than Usagi and Ami, but how old? Have they said? I'm not sure.
I feel like
I'm sure.
I have the idea that she's 17 in my head for some reason.
She seems older.
Yeah, I feel as though she's graduated from school.
She's probably yeah.
But she still wears a similar like
Yeah, she has the
school
schoolgirl outfit.
girl
Yeah,
uniform.
we
I
weren't
don't think.
introduced to her like that.
Okay, I
Yeah.
see.
I don't know. Like I think she's 17, but that might be just me projecting.
We
since
see a
I'm
return of
16.
her grandpa in
Yeah,
this episode,
yeah.
which
Yeah.
he's sort of this, as I've said before, Master Roshi sort of type character.
Yeah, we see him
He
come
hits
back,
on everybody,
and he really hates the establishment, and he hates like the material world, and the fact that she's participating in this contest. He finds just horrible.
And he's quite infatuated with Sailor Mercury, with Ami,
Yeah.
which I found also quite charming.
Yeah, because she's a smart girl
Yeah.
and a good influence. And I mean, Sailor Mercury continues to be my favorite character. She's just she's straight up. She's smart and
I'm
she's
still on the Sailor Mars team for sure.
Yeah.
Where do you lean, Pascal?
Well, I like Sailor Mars because she seems dark, mysterious. She does have psychic powers allegedly.
And
is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah. She does have psychic powers. Her color palette is aligns with my aesthetic, which is more superficial. But yeah, there's something about her that I identify with her character more.
Yeah.
But as a friend, Sailor Mercury would definitely be my pick.
Yeah,
She's
I mean,
more
Sailor,
of like the Velma.
and she helped out this episode by giving Usagi some sewing books to help with her.
Yeah.
So
It's very practical.
yeah.
Steady buddy.
Mm-hmm.
So
She'll have the most success outside of her
question.
superhero life.
No question.
So we said the monster's a widow. Usagi hates spiders and cries again, but hits them.
Spiders.
Well, yeah, of course she's
She's a crybaby.
Yeah, crybaby. But then she hits her with the Moon Tiara action, and that
just calls it. Yeah, the conflict. There was not very much tension in this conflict. You get the bubble, you get the firepower, you get the tiara action. It's on. No tuxedo mask in this episode,
which is kind of cool. But then again, it was weak. It was a weak episode.
Well, I think we got too much from him in the last episode. That maybe they just had to balance it out. And
yeah.
This episode was more centered around this sort of ideal, and by having him show up, I think would just be kind of just bore the audience maybe.
Yeah.
We've come to expect it too.
We've come to expect it exactly. And then the episode ends with the teacher is getting married to the guy. The kind of normal guy, the business guy, whatever.
What is it he said? He said, I'm a businessman. I might not be very tall, and I have no status.
Yeah, no status.
But, and I can't afford a grand big wedding, but I would still like to marry you.
Yeah.
And she
and that's
says
genuine.
Yes.
And then, so at the end, like, Sailor Mercury reminds Usagi, like, oh, like, whoever catches the bouquet gets married next. And then everyone's freaking out, like, Sailor Mars, Usagi, they're all trying to catch it. And then it slips, and Sailor Mercury catches it.
Yep.
Ami catches it. So
that may be a foreshadowing. I would be curious to see if she has a romance in this series, because it's definitely been left out of it, and there's been a few implications that she may be interested in romance.
She may be interested, but she seems very like not neutral, but like I feel like something happened to her in the past. I mean, she's still young, but she seems like timid towards the topic. Yeah.
There's been no discussion of her parents either. So
yeah,
maybe that's.
She seems like she might be a tortured soul.
Yeah. And I think that we can leave you there. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.